manner we find such results? What it always, even in the water, in the soil, never takes upward direction. Same thing with shoot system. Right after a couple of days, you don't find the result what you expect. You see that the plants again starting growing towards upward direction. Even though you tied with the thread, with pressure, it grows towards upward direction. It doesn't mean that the plants forcibly doesn't accept anybody's decision. It takes self-decision and self-development. All this, we can find this changes among the plants because of the plant hormones. In the previous session we discussed, yesterday we discussed we found in human beings. What are the reasons for such changes? Okay, Ruxana. No, I can't do anything for that. Welcome, Gangotri. Many times the people may not enter through the link because of settings problem. So, it may happen, Ruxana. Well, we were discussing about the plant hormones responsible for bringing up changes among the plants like human beings. Among the human beings, endocrine glands, hormones plays a the body. Good evening, Gangotri. And in this session, we are going to discuss about plants, how the changes. So, let me ask based on the hormones responsible to bring up changes like growth, healthy growth, shoot moving towards the light, and if the plant touch me not immediately, it will folds. What are the reasons behind this? In the previous classes, we discussed about two concepts. The plant has movement, and the movements are based on whether it involves in the growth or not. If the plant movement is towards the growth, then it is called trophic movement. If the plant doesn't have any kind of growth, but still it will have the movement, and such movements are called nastic movements. Now let me ask questions on these concepts. In the animals, the information usually carried in the form of electrochemical impulses. Now my question is, in the plants, how do the information or communication takes place? Through which means the plants communicate are I'm expecting answer. I'll repeat the question. How do the plants communicate? What are the means of communication in the plants? Okay, let me have an understanding. If you know the answer, just put thumbs up. If you all don't know the answer, just put thumbs down. Okay. By the water change, certain changes we may found in the plants. My question is, what is the main means of communication among the plants? The means of communication. In the animals, it is electrochemical impulse. Electrochemical impulse is the main means to communicate in human body. And how do the plants communicate? Okay, no problem. Among the plants plays a major role in electrochemical means to convey the information from cell to cell. The plants also use electrochemical means to convey the information from cell to cell. I'll repeat. Like human beings, the plants also use electrical and chemical means to convey the information from cell to cell. Okay. Phytohormones, change in the water content, all these are the correct answers. But right means of communication among the plants is electrochemical means of communication. Electrochemical means of communication to convey the information from cell to cell as we find in animals. Okay, my next question is, the plants usually grow in a healthy way, and among that plants, only one plant remains stunted, means dwarf, very short plant. Which is the hormone responsible for this? I'll repeat the question. Among the plants, all the plants will grow normal, very good healthy shoot system, but only one plant remains stunted, means very short, dwarf. The hormone responsible for this stunted growth and healthy growth of the plant is Revati. Correct answer for 1. That is, stunted growth is due to abscisic acid. Very good. And there is one more question. All the plants are so healthy with a very good healthy shoot system, and there is no role of abscisic acid. Only one plant which is very short, that is due to abscisic acid. What about rest of the plants? Yeah, for second question it is correct. For stunted growth, abscisic acid is correct. What about the plants which show healthy growth? Plant and seed gardening. Welcome, ma'am. Happy to see you. And thanks for the visit. And you too in because of COVID-19. Yeah, Priyanka, correct. Axin is correct. If the plants want to grow healthy with the lushy leaves, with healthy shoots, there is a role of axin, the plant hormone called axin. Axin plays a major role in very good shoot system. In some plants, we find the plants are very short, no proper development, because there instead of axin, abscisic acid secretion is more, and hence such plants doesn't grow properly and it will show stunted growth. Thank you for your reply. And before your exit, ma'am, please give me a thumbs up. Happy to see you. Okay, my question goes the concept. You take a plant with a tender shoot system and keep the plant in a dark room and make a hole, and through that hole let the light will pass clearly through that hole, and you see that the light should fall on the plant. And what will be the result of the plant? Whether it grows straight or whether it bends towards the hole, just allow only one hole through which light on the plant is coming out. Yeah, Revati, Priyanka, correct response. They will bend towards the hole because it will shows trophic movement. What is that movement? Yes, correct, Priyanka. It is phototrophism. What is that, Revati? Tendrism. What do you mean to say? Tendrism? Phototrophism is the right answer, as the plants, as they have the pigment called chlorophyll, and they have the capacity to absorb the photons coming out from the light, and they grow by proper nutrition, that is through the photosynthesis. So when we allow the light only in one direction, obviously the plant will bend towards that hole because it shows phototrophism. The plant responding to the photo. Yeah, Tejashwini, Kirti, Revati, correct answers. Okay, which part will show the phototrophism? Phototrophism. Plant will show now another. Which part of the plant will show negative phototrophism? Okay, network problem again. Root system. Root system will show negative phototrophism. Yeah, Tejashwini, correct answer. Okay, I'll go for next question. The plant is having the growth. The plant, some part will grow towards the light, some part will grow away from the light. Which is the part which from the, that is system. Which is the part which towards the light? So this trophic movements shows the growth. Touch the plant, immediately the leaves will be folded. And what is the reason? How could this possible? Okay, I'll repeat if my voice is not audible. We touch, it enfolds the leaves. Why it enfolds? What is the reason? Every cells change the shape by changing the amount of water passing in the cell by swelling or shrinking. Therefore, it changes the shape. I repeat, in touch me not plant, cells change the shape when we touch it. This could possible by changing the amount of water in them, and that results in swelling or shrinking inside the opens. Touch the plant, the water moving away from the location. It's because of changing the amount of water in the cell, and it utilizes more amount of ATP. Okay, more problem with the network. So many doubts in your mind. Maybe the question is not clear. I hope so. Okay, now let me go for another question. The part shows the rest is called I'll repeat the question. The plant part which shows response to the water is called what kind of trophic movement is correct, Priyanka? It is hydrotrophism. No, Revati, my question is towards the water, not the soil. It is towards the water asked. That is hydrotrophism is the correct answer. Yes, Kirti, correct answer. Revati got confused. Maybe network problem. The question is not so clear for Revati. Maybe network problem. It is hydrotrophism, correct answer. And which part of the plant will show hydrotrophism? Correct, Tejashwini? Yes, Priyanka, it is correct. The root. Root will show the response towards the water. It is only the root system will show the hydrotrophism. Okay, my next question is the trophic movements towards the soil. And what is that trophic movement? Yes, Priyanka, Revati, correct answers. Now this is correct, Revati. Geotrophism means towards the soil. The trophic movement towards the soil, and they have the growth, and that is geotrophism. And which part will show the positive geotrophism? Correct, Gangotri. Tejashwini, correct answer. What about Ruxana? Where she went? Ruxana, why you are not replying? Yes, correct, Priyanka. It is root. Root will show positive geotrophism. Correct answer. Now, no, Kirti. Why you answered as shoot? I'm asking about geotrophism. That to positive geotrophism. That is root. Why, Revati, again confusion? Why you are answering as shoot? Positive geotrophism is the root system. Yes, Kirti, correct? Okay, now okay. Now okay. Previous one is not okay. Okay, I'll go for next question. Which part of the plant will show negative geotrophism? Negative geotrophism. Negative geotrophism is not the root system. Yeah, now what you're all answering is shoot. That is right answer. Shoot shows negative geotrophism. That means opposite direction of shoot system. Okay, Revati having problem with the audio. She can't hear clearly. So, now okay, Revati, shoot system. Shoot system shows negative geotrophism. Root system shows positive geotrophism. I hope everybody cleared with this. And certain plants, they just respond to the touch. And what is that trophic movement called? Okay, Technotrophism. Very good, Kirti. And give an example for that. Technotrophism. Excellent, Priyanka. Twining of the tendril is the example for Technotrophism. The tendril, it and this was even that is a climber. Very good example, Revati. Okay, Technotrophic movement, that is response to the touch. Example, tendrils and climbers. They can climb the supporting plants, or tendril can climb the supporting plant by just touching. When it touches, it holds and then it grows in upward direction or direction. Good answers. Next question is, the trophic movement responds to the chemicals. And what is that trophic movement called? I'll repeat the question. Okay, correct Priyanka. Revati, that is chemotrophism. Correct answer is Kirti. Correct Tejashwini. Now give example for chemotrophism. That is of let me see some of the answers. Revati answer is partially correct. And Kirti answer is also partially correct. Okay, still I didn't get the complete answer. Waiting for the complete answer. What is the best example for chemotrophism? Germination of pollen is half answer. Ovules in pollen is not correct answer. It is not at all right concept. How come you see the pollens in pollen? I'm not getting a right answer. I'll go with this session. Chemotrophism, the pollen to germinate. The pollen, when it stigma, there will pollen germination. This is partial answer. Yes, it is after germination of pollen, it develops pollen, and that pollen attract towards ovules because of cells secreted by the outermost layer of the ovules. It secretes the chemical and that carries at pollen tubes move towards the ovaries. This is and I already commenced the session that plants to have electrochemical means of transport from one cell to the another cell. The plant's growth usually we find at the root tip and the shoot tip. The roots also develop in the soil and the shoot develops in the aerial part. And how could this possible? The root growing and the shoot growing at the tip regions. This is because of the hormone. And anybody can name this hormone? Which is that hormone? Excellent, Priyanka. That is axin. So axin, there is another name for axin, that is indole 3 acetic acid. Indole 3 acetic acid. This is synthesized within the plant. And there is synthetic hormone equal to the axin. Same, it works like axin, but it is synthetic. It is not developed by the plant, synthetically prepared. What is that? Correct, Revati? Good answer, Tejashwini. There is naphthalene acetic acid. Naphthalene acetic acid is synthetic hormone. No, Revati, Kirti, not gibberellin, it is NAA. Naphthalene acetic acid, which is otherwise called synthetic plant hormone. Okay. My next question is, in order to increase the internodal part of the plant, which is the hormone responsible for that? Okay, voice is breaking. I'll repeat the correct answer, Priyanka. Okay, in order to increase the internodal part of the plant, or in order to break the rosette means short internodes, like cabbage, the leafy cabbage, almost all plants are folded together. Plants are called rosette forms. Once if you spray the gibberellins on the cabbage vegetable, it starts growing to few meters longer than a house building. So gibberellins increases the internodal region. Correct, Varsha? Varsha has been entered. Yes, Tejashwini, correct answer. Kirti, correct answer. And we'll go for next one. There will be continuous cell division, and that continuous cell division is due to not hearing my audio. Yes, Priyanka, correct answer, cytokinin. The hormone which results in continuous cell division is due to cytokinin. Correct answer. Okay, Kirti, some mistake in your statement. That is not cytokinin, is kinin. Varsha, not cytokinesis, it is cytokinin. Okay, right answer is cytokinin. During festivals, the raw fruits suddenly ripen within a one day or one night with a plant hormone, that is a gaseous hormone. And what is that hormone called? Thyle. It is an alcohol. Kirti correct, but spelling mistake of the fruits. Okay, my next question is, Priyanka, everyone answered correctly. Now, which is unshade loving plant hormone? Yes, Priyanka Revati, correct answer. It is axin. Axin is considered to be an shade loving plant hormone. Okay, now one more question. The 10 plant on the touch area, what is the proportion of axin or the axin proportion is high or low? Okay, I'll repeat once again. Okay, if the question is not clear, I'll go with the session. Plant hormone, that is where it touches, it winds. How could this possible? When the tendril touches the supporting plant at the contact area, the axin percentage is very less. It starts moving towards the opposite direction of the contact area. So, at the contact area, axin is very less. At the opposite direction, the axin is more. When the axin is more, the growth will be more, and hence increases. Twining of the tendril takes place by the axin plant hormone. Plants also show electrochemical communication, and the plants have the growth, they show the trophy B. And rest of the hormones will show the hormone up changes among the plants. Elongated elongation and so these plants growth promoters, growth inhibitors. I'll repeat the question. Which hormones are called as growth promoters? Okay. If the voice is not audible, I'll go with the session. The growth promoters are axin, gibberellin, cytokinin, and growth inhibitors are apelin and ethylene. These are the plant hormones responsible for bringing up changes among the plants. Correct, Revati? It is axin, gibberellin, cytokinin are called as growth promoters. Very good answer. And what are growth inhibitors? What are growth inhibitors? So axin, gibberellin, cytokinin are considered to be growth promoters. And which hormones are called as growth? Which hormones called as growth inhibitors? It is abscisic acid and ethylene. Yes. Correct, Revati, Priyanka. It is abscisic acid and ethylene are considered to be. Yes. Kirti also correct. Ethylene and abscisic acid are called growth inhibitors. So this about how we can find the changes among the plants. Hormones. Good participation. All.